Welcome back to another Contemplative Living. We like to talk about these concepts to help ourselves to bring contemplation or bring that peacefulness that's in our core into our everyday lives. And if you like the content here, I really encourage you to subscribe to our channel. And if you want to be notified of upcoming events, just hit the little bell, and that'll let you know. That'll get you notified when we post a new one. But we're here most Sunday mornings. And, Spirit once said to me, when we recognize the divine being in others, that brings their being more into this world through our interconnection. So that's kind of what we're going to talk about today. Is we're going to talk about recognizing the divine in others. And we're going to talk about a way to do that called soul gazing. And I've practiced soul gazing, and I've had some experiences with it. So this is something I've really wanted to talk about for a while. So let's get to it.
Welcome. Now creating a life of peace. This is Contemplative Living with David Bennett. Contemplations and reflections to help with spiritual living. This podcast is made possible by dharmatalks.com.
All right. Like I said, I've had a couple experiences with this. When I came back from my near-death experience, I could look into someone's eyes and I could see their light. I could see their essence of who they really were. And, the old saying, the eyes are the windows of the soul, was so true. It's so true. And so when I help facilitate some retreats for experiencers, people that have had any kind of spiritually transformative experience. It's one of the things that I love to do to give back. And in a couple of these retreats, we did some soul gazing, where we looked deeply into another's eyes for up to 5 minutes at a time. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but it's an amazing, deep soul journey that we can undertake. So remember the soul when looking into someone's eyes. When we take the time to gaze into someone's eyes and we're being totally open and honest at the time, that's magical. It's powerful. And it affects us and it affects them. Because as we're gazing into their eyes, we're opening ourselves up and we're experiencing an exchange of energy, an exchange of ourselves with each other. So I like to say, untangle the knots using clear vision. In this world that we live in, we often seems tangled and complex. And it can be easy to lose sight of what truly matters. We find ourselves caught up in the mundane tasks and overwhelming responsibilities of daily life, and we forget to pause and recognize the divine essence that resides within each and every one of us. So soul gazing offers us an opportunity to untangle those knots by employing our clear vision. It is a precise practice that's steeped in vulnerability and openness. And it requires us to set aside judgment, set aside preconceived notions. As we lock eyes with another individual, we begin to embark on a journey beyond superficial appearances and delve into the depths of each other's beings. So through soul gazing, we begin to peel away the layers that society has imposed upon us. Masks worn for protection or acceptance. Instead, we are beckoned towards authenticity. Stripped down versions of ourselves that long for connection without barriers. By recognizing that divine spark in others, we awaken our own dormant potential for compassion and empathy. The act of truly seeing someone enables us to witness both their joys and sorrows with equal reverence. In those moments when words fail us, eye contact becomes language in itself, transmitting understanding and solace when spoken expressions prove inadequate. So our eyes, with their intricacy, represents the heart chakra. Our mind, our eyes, our throat, our heart, our gut, they're all interconnected. And when we look into another's eyes, we can see that interconnection within that being. We can see the interconnection between each other. And it opens up. When you look into someone's eyes, it's like opening up your heart. You can feel a physical sensation of your heart expanding. That's true vision. That's what we're talking about. So comfortably look directly into one's eyes requires a certain peace felt within yourself. It's an intimate exchange of vulnerability, a meeting point where two souls connect and acknowledge each other's divinity. We often underestimate the power of just this simple act, dismissing it as a fleeting moment or insignificant gesture. But within that gaze lies immense potential. Immense potential for profound connection and understanding. We don't spend enough time trying to understand each other. But when we allow ourselves to truly see another person, we step beyond surface level judgments and preconceived notions. Our eyes become the windows to our soul, inviting others to witness our authentic selves without fear or pretense. Unlike when we meet someone's gaze without concern. So when we meet someone's gaze with sincerity and openness, we create space for genuine connection. Yet comfortably gazing into another's eyes requires more. It necessitates inner tranquility. To truly recognize the divine in others, looking directly into their eyes demands that we find peace within ourselves first, finding our inner sanctuary separate from the external chaos of the world. And in those moments of unspoken understanding between gazes lie untold stories waiting to be shared, silent emotions, longing for acknowledgement. The depth of connection experienced in such moments transcends words or actions. It resides solely in the realm of feeling. So, at the deepest level, we yearn for connection. That's one of the keys to living this life, is to find connection with one another. And one of the best ways is to be authentic, to be your true self, to be in your center, your peaceful center, and then interact with others. Look into their eyes. Let them see you. I see you. Let them understand that you're there for them. That type of connection is what we all yearn for. But we have to go out and we have to engage with one another in order to achieve that level of connection. So keep your eyes focused, or keep your focus. This way you can hold space for each other and feel deeply connected. Holding space for others is an art form. And it's an art form in building authentic relationships. It entails creating a safe haven where individuals can be vulnerable without fear of judgment or rejection. It's an act of compassion that allows us to witness each other's stories unfold while offering support and understanding along the way. When we're listening to someone else, we should lock eyes so that we can truly hear what they have to say. And in that sacred space, we become catalysts for healing and growth, beacons guiding one another through life's intricate tapestry. Easy for me to say this morning. Feeling deeply connected transcends mere surface level interactions. It delves into the realm of soulful unity. When we open ourselves up authentically, shedding the masks society imposes upon us, we tap into an endless wellspring of empathy and love. Connecting on a level that goes beyond words or physical presence alone. That's what we can do when we hold that space for one another. So feel a deep sense of peace. I am connected to myself. I am connected to everyone and everything. Remember, keep your focus on what truly matters. Feel deeply connected with the divine spark within yourself, because that is an endless source of love that's waiting to be recognized and waiting to be employed. Our higher consciousness is there to guide us and to help us as we interact with each and every one of us, as we interact in this world, to create a better world for all of us. I hope you give soul gazing a chance. Give it a chance. Take a moment to just be with someone is incredibly powerful. It fills our cups at the same time as it fills another's. So we generate more energy together than we do separately. And that's that connection, the connection that we yearn for. So I hope you're able to go out and find that in your week. I hope you have a blessed week. Namaste.
Thank you for listening today to Contemplative Living with David Bennett. Please be sure to subscribe, listen, and share with your friends wherever you listen to your podcasts. You can find us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and the Podbean app. You can find the links to these on David's website, dharmatalks.com, on the Contemplative Living page. Have a blessed week.